please receive with me the beautiful Jennifer Dafwat.
Ashara.
Hi, Jennifer.
Thank you. So, I'm going to be sharing a story, but let me ask, how many people have certain questions? How many people go through life with certain questions? Just wave of hand. Okay. Throw some at me. Maybe, let me take two. What? 2 questions that you go through life with. Who invented what?
Why can't God forgive the devil?
Nice.
Oh, they gave me the mic. Who was the first person to make Eba?
Right.
What was the thought process?
How did they even discover Gary? Let's begin there.
Eba is the way of life.
Okay, thank you. I don't have the answer to your questions. And it looks like I've come to compound your questions because the story I'll be sharing will be raising more questions. You have probably been told that whether the glass is half full or half empty all depends on how you see. What if your sight was not the problem, but the world? And what if the world itself is suffering from something bigger than it? Hard to imagine, I know, because what can really be bigger than the world? What can contain the world and everything in it? I took these questions, bottled them in a vial and carried it on my neck like a necklace. I wore it around as a sentence. But what is a sentence? Is it a set of words conveying meaning where you have been told that meaning lies in the things that you're able to scream and say, or something that you can fight for tooth or nail? How did we become warriors in place of lovers? Making every relationship a contest. Where did we learn that if we are not constantly out of breath, constantly thinking on our feet, then we have not yet lived? When did we forget that the feet were made to lead us to where our spirit knows? Not just the heart, that heart that barely knows how to decipher the right message in a world of mixed signals, constantly confusing red to mean go, and gold to mean, and green to mean stop, and yellow to mean go harder, down all the consequences, all the warning, and reach for what you want. What you want. Where did it come from? Yes, think with me. Where did what you want come from? Did it come from the blueprint written about you from before time, or the confusing codes constantly changing and being injected into your bloodstream by all and sundry apart from the divine, apart from God, who is wondering, who told you that who you are and who you're trying to be is who you were meant to become? You are blindly keeping up with the poison that is determined to kill you. You have managed to make the fruit the goal when the tree belonged to you all along. It may be that this sentence condemns you to punishment, your guilt buying a weight heavier than you, told you by the world that you must ask the right questions to find the right answer, and the right is your right to defend. If you ever defer to another human being, then you are all wrong in all the right places. Have you just become a product of knowing from your 5 senses alone? when even your sixth sense is a shadow of what you already know. Maybe the problem is that you are looking instead of looking in. Would it be too radical, Ashara, to ask that you believe that there was never a problem with you? And life as you know it is a practice of eternity. And eternity is bigger than the world. And the world is your field, yours to till, yours to grow, yours to master, yours to rule over. Is it possible that the raging storm within you is just a conjured reality, keeping you away from the gift of today? That's how come you've missed the miracles, you've missed the magic unfolding with each breath, each step, each gaze that you manage to hold, each smile that greets you with a knowing that says, you are not alone, you are here. So today, I invite you to your christening. I invite you to tear off the labels that you use to patch pores that you are bleeding from. Ashara healing is not a destination. It is a place on the other side of today's decision. And today I invite you to bear your real name, human, whole, complete, and God in the flesh.